Hey all, this is Carla again. This time I'm back with a review for episode 6 of season 3 of Sleepy Hollow. The episode is titled This Red Lady from Caribee. Now, I have to say I'm quite surprised by the fact that Pandora already moved on to the next step. I mean, it's only been 6 episodes and we've only had 6 baddies, 6 monsters that she sent. Apparently that was enough for her to actually gather as much fear as she needed. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if she said something about it in the last episode, because normally when she's talking to her roses I just kind of tune out. But I wasn't expecting that until this time she started saying, yes, the last bud, and I'm like, what? I mean, I kind of figured there would be a lot of them, like at least half the season of her just plucking buds off the tree, but hey, guess I was wrong. I thought it was interesting. I always like it when they use mythologies, like different mythologies, different legends from different places. So I thought it was interesting that they used a story from Trinidad this time around. I mean, I don't know anything about this bee lady, so I can't necessarily vouch for the accuracy of it, but I like just the fact that they use legends from all parts of the world to actually be a part of this, because again, I've said this before, but evil is universal, so you shouldn't just take kind of one aspect of evil. There's many different interesting things, and cultures just think of evil in many different ways, so it's always interesting that they use legends from all over the world. That said, the bee lady looks stupid. I'm not even holding my punches back on that, because the lady herself, she looked really stupid. They could have made her so much better looking, but she did not look threatening. She just looked funny to me, and I liked her better when she was just a bunch of bees, a swarm of bees, but when she actually took, anthropomorphic shape, she just looks stupid. They could have done so much better with that, but I guess they were saving their budget for other scenes apart from that. I also didn't like that the one dude from Trinidad seemed kind of, a stereotype, I guess, the good old witch doctor, or that one guy who sells, plants. Let's put it that way. It's kind of a Caribbean stereotype, so maybe they could have done it another way, but what can you do? I did, however, like just the idea that now Pandora has moved on to a second step on her plan. I can't wait to see what that second step is, or if we get any inkling of what her actual plan is. Eventually, what is she trying to bring something back? Is she trying to take over the world? Is there some kind of power in that, tree basement she went into that will allow her to, rule over the world or something? I don't know. I can't wait to find out, but I like that there's more than one step to her plan, and she's not just going to be talking to her roses for the entirety of the season. I wasn't expecting that to happen so soon, but I'm glad that it did. I'm glad that we got to see a bit more of Danny, because again, he's kind of been there but not doing very much, and we don't know that much of what went on between him and Abby. I guess now we know a little bit more. I can't wait to see where that goes, because obviously it hits something in Abby, and I can't wait to see where that goes. The plot that I really liked, actually, was Joe and Jenny, because for these past few episodes, it's kind of been like Joe kind of stepping back or saying or doing the wrong thing, and then Jenny trying to cover up his messes, I guess, in a way. I like that he took the initiative in this one, even though Abby told them to stay away from it. He just couldn't. I mean, that kind of sucks. I mean, you couldn't do that one thing for Abby? Like, no, you had to know, right? It's kind of silly, but I guess I can understand it because it was his father, and nobody wants to hear that their father is a bad person, you know, or a thief, or just someone who steals things. I guess I can understand it up to a point. And I like the way he confronted Nevin. He was really on point for that, and I like the fact that he didn't go in alone. He called in Jenny for backup because that was smart. You know, you can't just go in by yourself anywhere. I don't know that I buy all that stuff that Nevin said. I don't think Corbin Sr. was a bad guy. I just don't think he was. So I'm thinking Nevin's probably trying to play him so he could get the shard. I am actually terrified of what that shard is going to do to Jenny, though. Like, I'm legitimately terrified that it's going to kill her or turn her evil, and that would make me, like, die internally slowly, because she cannot go against her sister, okay? I've seen that happen on the show before, and I did not enjoy it, because I love the Mills sisters so much that I just never want to see them on opposite sides ever again. So I hope that it doesn't turn her evil, but obviously it doesn't sound good, whatever will happen to her, so I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I'll be biting my nails until something happens. I do hope she tells someone, though, because when stuff like that happens on TV and the people kind of keep it to themselves, that's kind of stupid to me. Like, dude, you had that ruby stone thingy, whatever, and it went into your hand, okay? It was absorbed into your body. I would say that's kind of a big deal, and something you should tell your sister, okay? Like, the person you trust the most in the entire world, she should know. So I hope that Jenny isn't just like, I'll get over it and not tell Abby, because that would be really stupid. As far as Ichabod and his new girlfriend, no, Zoe, I keep forgetting her name. As far as Ichabod and Zoe goes, I didn't really care. I mean, I thought it was smart that he's not really prepared for the dating world, because honestly, he's kind of a dork about it, even back when he first started courting Katrina. And things have changed so much since then that I would assume that he's kind of not prepared for the dating world. So it made sense to me. I just don't particularly have any feelings either on the positive or on the negative about them. I mean, they're cute, and Zoe's cute. They're not really grabbing my attention, I guess. What I really did like was we got to see Washington again, yay! And, moreover, that we got to see Alice Dixon and Betsy Ross together. That was kind of awesome. I mean, you know, while the men were fighting in the trenches, these two ladies were frickin' saving frickin' George Washington. Okay? I mean, they are that cool. And I like that all of a sudden, Ichabod and Abby again have one thing in common. Like, they have people they know who were working together. And every time Alice Dixon appears, I'm happy, because I think she's such a great character. And I like that she's Abby's ancestor, because it kind of roots Abby back a bit more, you know, into the fabric of the nation. Because, I mean, Ichabod was a freedom fighter, so of course he has that, like, really idealistic you know, this is the United States of America and it's the greatest country in the world, blah 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 thing, which we don't see much in the other characters because, I mean, come on, they're just your regular US people. They live there their whole life, and sure, they love their country, but they don't have that fervor necessarily. And I like that Grace Dixon, being Abby's ancestor, kind of gives her a bit more roots into the history of her country. And she's a kick-ass lady, so yeah. I really like her, and I really like that she worked together with Betsy, because I like both of them, and I like seeing them together. And George Washington he's so funny. He's totally not like I pictured George Washington. But, okay. I mean, I probably have it wrong. Ichabod would be very displeased with me, but yeah, whatever. So, it was an okay episode. Not terribly great, not bad either. Apart from the ugly bee monster, which really, he was really, really ugly and stupid looking. And the fact that I'm terrified that something horrible is going to happen to Jenny, it was okay. It kept me entertained. I like that we're moving on to like the next level now, so to speak, and I can't wait to see where that goes. So yeah, that's about it for my review. Be sure to visit our website, thegeekypub.com, to see more Sleepy Hollow reviews for previous episodes. And you can also find other reviews for other TV shows, books, movies. We have a ton of stuff in there, so be sure to visit and tell us what you think and what you like. We appreciate all your visits. And I guess I will see you guys in my next review. So, bye.